Hey guys, it's your best boxing friends. I'm Kelsey. This is Rachel. Rachel, massive upset on
Yeah.
Saturday night. Jason Rosario defeats Julian J. Rock Williams.
You told me this was a
It
number-wise.
was a trash fight.
No, bigger upset than Ruiz Joshua.
Way bigger as numbers.
According to the numbers. Now, according to like Eyes on the Fight.
Yeah, the other one, the historical impact of Andy Ruiz winning that fight is going to be bigger than this. Yeah. But in pure numbers, it's a much bigger upset. And
because J-Rock was a negative 2,500.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah.
Via my connections. But seriously though, like, what a massive upset. I watched the fight. Now, Jason Rosario, if I'm saying your name wrong, it's because I was watching it on mute, okay? But listen, what an amazing performance. Guy from the Dominican Republic goes into Philadelphia, where J-Rock is from, homecoming bout for a great world champion who had overcome a lot in his own career to get where he was, and then gets outboxed early in the fight, only to score the massive knockout in the 7th round. That was pretty fantastic.
This was a fight where early last week I had kind of written off as being, oh, this must just be kind of stay busy, make a title defense.
Trash fight.
Like, you know.
It's not trash, but you know what I'm saying. It's a gimme. It's a fight. It's meant to showcase Williams because he deserves it. He's going home to his home crowd. You put him in with a guy who's 24 who doesn't really have a chance to win a fight, and everybody gets to celebrate Julian Williams.
Yeah, but Rosario came in and really, you know, sometimes you can tell by like the look in the fighter's eyes, like when they're coming in. He came in determined. I don't think he came in thinking I'm the B side or I'm lesser skilled. I'm more inexperienced. I don't think he came in with any of that. I think he came in with I'm gonna do my best, and that's exactly what he did. And when they got in the ring, I was like, huh, he looks bigger than J-Rock. I was like, that's interesting. And then they started fighting, and I was like, you know, I think this is more competitive.
Yeah.
You know? And so it was just really interesting, and he just kept coming. Now, sure, there's some things that the way the fight got called, you know, is not ideal. You'd want at least a count, right? But, like, honestly,
he did it to himself. I mean,
Williams
I think he would admit that. He's
take responsibility for that. That, like, if you're the veteran fighter, you want to take a knee to assure like you get that count, you know. And he should have, like, it should have been a count, or not should have. I mean, I get what the ref did. Like, he got pushed down, but it's because he fell down, you know, because he was knocked out.
Yeah, probably if he could do it all over again, J-Rock would have gone down so that he could gather himself. Because what happened, like you said, he was immediately got back up after it was ruled he was pushed down, and then he took a lot more punches, and then the referee jumped in because he wasn't defending himself.
Yeah, he was shaky and everything. So what do you think? Where does I mean, Rosario's got the belts. Like, it's just a big, like, change, right?
It's a huge win.
J-Rock said after the fight, first of all, both these guys, like, I admired the way they handled victory and the way the other handled loss. It was really admirable. The other thing is, J-Rock said, there's a rematch clause. It's going to be soon. Like, this is next fight. There was no question in his mind. There was nothing like, we got a rematch clause. So what do you think about that? What do you think about a rematch between these two?
Yeah, we don't know. I mean, if he wants a rematch that fast, maybe J-Rock thought like we thought, that he was just on a much higher level than Rosario. I'm sure he trained for the fight, but maybe he, you know, sometimes it's hard to come in every fight as if it's going to be the hardest fight of your life.
People tell you not to overlook, like, any opponent. But yeah, I agree.
Maybe
it's got to be hard sometimes.
Maybe he also was winning the first part of the fight. And so maybe, or if anything, he definitely deserves that as the champion, as a guy who has already shown to be resilient through knockout losses. And just to stand up all around, I think everybody in the sport admires Julian Williams. And so I would love to see that fight. I'm glad it gets to happen again. And for Rosario, it's a chance to show that, hey, this wasn't a fluke.
This wasn't a fluke, yeah. To solidify, like, if this is your place in the division, if you just skyrocketed to this place in division, you get a chance to really solidify it. And if there wasn't a rematch, it wouldn't, like, you would have to prove that, but across time, I think this is an easy way to prove it. Be like, I'm here, well then beat him again.
Yeah. You know what else isn't a fluke?
What?
Real Talk with Kelsey and Rachel. You know, we think we are the best boxing YouTube show that Rachel and I record. See what I did there? But we do appreciate you coming to hang out with us, talking about boxing, our favorite sport. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and come back tomorrow. And even if we don't do a show tomorrow, we probably will. Tomorrow's Tuesday. But let's say you watch this on Friday, and on Saturday we don't usually record. You can watch older videos. Just don't go back too far in time.